Hello everybody and welcome back to my Know by Year. The videos you're about to see make up one day of my phone use at the time of filming. I took a clip on my phone every time I picked it up to do something on it. And this includes in the middle of the night because at the time of filming I still have a baby that woke up in the middle of the night, needed feeding. And so oftentimes I would take my phone in there with me, keep myself occupied while I was dead tired, waking up from sleep to take care of that little person. Those might be the first clips you see as I track this 24-hour period. Now, before you go up in arms and are scandalized by my phone use and how irresponsible it is, especially as somebody who stays at home during this time period at least, and is a mom with kids, I am paying attention to my kids throughout the day as well. And I would also like to offer a tiny bit of justification, even though it might weaken the message of the videos to follow. I think part of the reason that I use my phone with impunity like this during this time is because of being so tired, because of having that disrupted sleep schedule, because of my brain lacking focus and kind of feeling that sense of being dragged down by sleep deprivation. And I think I was compelled to seek constant stimulation during this time period because of that feeling that was kind of always present at a low level. And the lack of ability to focus on what I was doing, even if it was a simple task, especially if it was a simple task, led me to search for constant stimulation in the form of content in the background, usually somebody talking. Usually I'd be listening to a YouTube video, something like that, or a podcast or an audiobook. I'm trying to change these habits. So this also represents day one of habit change, giving myself the awareness of the problem and moving forward to try to become better. So please reserve your judgments if you have any. I probably don't even need to make this disclaimer because so far the presence on my channel has been overwhelmingly empathetic and supportive. But nonetheless, I will feel safer if I provide these disclaimers at the beginning. I am somebody striving for change, striving for improvement. So what follows is a documentation of 24 hours of my phone usage before any efforts to improve. Please enjoy the following videos. Well, good morning. I'm doing a very low budget vlog today. Basically going to have to record a little clip every time I pick up my phone to use it. So you'll get a record of all of my screen time today, starting from midnight and going until midnight tonight. I'll often start my mornings clearing email and other social media notifications, which is exactly what you don't want to do first thing in the morning. But I have to come into the baby room and do my thing there, so I'm kind of stuck for the first few minutes of every day. So it's a bad habit I've fallen into. I have been adorned. So oftentimes if I am preparing a meal in the kitchen, it's breakfast time now, I will have a video on in the background. And I never do this at the table, but it's still maybe not the best practice to do while my people are sitting at the table eating already. And I just kind of zone out, tell myself I'm learning something or reinforcing the values I want to practice in my life by listening to background videos on YouTube. So you're going to get the honest truth here in this video and the real breakdown of my phone time, my screen time. And hopefully I'm going to have some more awareness too by having to sit down and chat to you every time I open my phone. So here we go. Not trying to change the habit today, just observing what happens when I do pick up the phone. Another quick video in the background moment as I'm about to get all the breakfast dishes done. On my phone again. Baby's gonna go for a nap. And I track all of her feedings. So I tend to pull out my phone to log those and then sometimes get sucked in and end up scrolling on an app or reading something or listening to something. It would be nice to be a little bit more mindful and just okay with sitting here and not doing anything and just being. But I guess there's some part of me that feels like I'm being more productive if I'm consuming some form of content. And why do I feel like I should be productive when I'm just feeding a baby? I could be enjoying this fleeting time. All right, it's practice time now. And so I do use my phone as a metronome and sometimes to reference little things in the music. For example, today I need to get a little bit more organized with the parts that I'm playing for my excerpts, orchestral excerpts. So there will be some screen time involved here, and the metronome use will increase my time logged on my phone. So just checking in to clarify that for the final results. I should probably get a metronome that's not on my phone so that I can maybe not even have my phone nearby when I'm practicing in the future. So we'll see about that. Perfect for a no-buy year, right? All right, finished practice. Had to reschedule a dentist appointment, so put that in the calendar on my phone. And now preparing lunch and then packing a dinner for my husband as he's about to go to work. And once again, as I'm just messing around in the kitchen, I am probably going to turn something on in the background to listen to. So here we go again. Another round of dishes. Time to finish what I was listening to before. All right, gonna have a little bit of time outside before nap time, and we're going to listen to some music. And I do use YouTube for that as well. So that's gonna increase my screen time reading, even if I'm not actively consuming content. Although I have heard some creators say that listening to music in the background is part of the problem as well. So I don't know if I feel the same about music or if it's just because I'm a musician or whatever, but there we are. The phone is coming out to play again. Coming back in, and I did want to report that I have also used my phone to make a phone call with my husband on his way to work and reply to a couple of messages from friends, but definitely not the majority of the time is used for socializing or productive work, and that's what I'm trying to work on. In case anybody's wondering, we're going through kind of a hard rock phase for the music we listen to during play/dance time, so that's also been really fun. Opened up the phone again to log another baby feeding, and even just having to stop and record this video just for picking up my phone is making me reevaluate whether I want to stay on my phone right now or just try to be in the moment. So I said I wasn't going to try to change anything today, but just the act of noticing is already making me want to change right now. So there's that. Well, I was supposed to do a call to play some of my excerpts for a friend, and I got the time wrong. So I was on my computer for a little bit, my laptop, answering some comments, waiting to start that call, and then I discovered I was 2 hours early because I miscalculated the time change. Whoops. So had a little bit of screen time there, and now I will be going to make some dinner, and I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to have something playing in the background again. So time to cook dinner, and then hopefully I'll still be able to jump on that call at the right time. So right now I'm taking a little while to edit my 100 days of practice video for Instagram, since I thought it would help motivate me to practice my excerpts. But honestly, the posting I'm just kind of getting sick of already, and it's only like day 13 out of 100. So there's that. More phone time. Okay. Now it's the right time for my call with my friend to play my orchestral excerpts. I was just on my laptop to check one excerpt whether I had the right music, and lo and behold, I don't. So it's good to discover that now while I still have time to prepare before the actual audition. Anyway, so now I'm going to be using my phone to record my playing and using my iPad probably to make the call. So I will be on technology for who knows how long to get through that rep list. All right. Another baby feeding. Another little check-in on the phone. Maybe I need to start bringing my Kindle in here. All right, I'm back. Everybody's in bed. I am in my office area, and I might reply to some comments and possibly edit the next video. This is the time that I use for my hobby, my channel here. And yeah, I guess that's going to be screen time in some way, kind of social media time in some way, but I suppose I'm not really consuming the content. I used to do that at this time, like after everybody was in bed, it used to be kind of my me time, where I would just kind of veg out, watch some stuff. But it does feel more satisfying to at least use part of this time for creation instead of consuming, so there's that. And then probably right before we go to bed, my husband and I will watch a video or two together. So there's going to be a little bit more screen time, but I'm going to take a screenshot of my phone time as of today. I mean, I think it's between 6 and 7 hours somehow. Just these little bits throughout the day add up. There might have been almost an hour of music playing, and then maybe 40 minutes was recording during my excerpt call. So, I don't know, 4 hours of content consuming in some way, even if it was just in the background. I don't know how I'm going to feel watching this day back, the edited videos, but I already in making them think I probably need to take drastic action, maybe lock up my phone in the K-safe for a full 24-hour period. Let's see. If this is the last clip of this, then I will say bye for now. I'm probably going to do an outro to close it out though, so I'm sure I'll see you in my cozy corner of conscious consumerism. I may have already said goodbye in the final clip of my phone use videos, but I will say it again here. And I will also give you a glimpse at what's to come. In an effort to tackle my problem, I've already decluttered the apps on my phone and tried a different phone launch screen setup, which I've since changed back to what I had before, but I've kind of rearranged some of the icons so that my social medias are in a folder that is in a different location, so my muscle memory is going to click on a different folder if I go to open those things up. I've also done an experiment where I locked my phone in the phone jail for a full 12-hour period, so from morning to night, and reflected on that experience as well. And I hope that is going to be the kickstart to breaking my phone addiction from this day forward, from the day of filming henceforth. And I think sprinkled in here will be a couple of videos about how the algorithm makes conscious consumerism impossible, and how to break free might require different avenues of exploration and control as far as how we use the apps that use algorithms and identity tracking and things like that. So stay tuned for more updates on that to come. If you would like to share any aspects of your use of social media, technology, smartphones, I would love to hear it in the comments below. I would love to hear that I'm not alone in this endeavor or in this state of my current use of these technologies. All right, bye for now, and I will see you in the next one.